Hey guys, what's up? This is Gom and welcome to another update video. Today's November 18th, at least in terms of me recording this, and I wanted to record an update video since it's been a little bit weird for me over the last few months in terms of me like doing streams and like posting new videos. Now I kind of want to address that as well as talk about what our upcoming plans are. That's going to be the big focus first, actually. So, in a couple of days, we have Stalker 2 coming out, and I'm going to be trying to kind of like surge back up both with like streams for Stalker 2, posting videos of Stalker 2, and then also trying to post like other content. I've just been super slacking off in terms of like actually getting around to doing like editing and stuff. So I'll hopefully maybe try and do like some editing streams, maybe on like the side channel that I established in the last update video. So if you look down in the comments, or not, sorry, not the comments. If you look down in the description, I'm gonna link that. I'll start doing like editing streams more often. Maybe like try to do like editing streams in the morning before I do like big streams. That's more talk for later. But yeah, so Stalker 2, that's the game I've been most hyped for this year. I'm super fucking excited for it. Gonna be doing a bunch of big streams for that when that comes out. You know, 10, 12 plus hour streams. Maybe longer. Depends how we feel on the day. But I'm getting old. It's getting hard to do like longer streams. But yeah, so big focus on that. YouTube front, we'll probably be doing like 2 or 3 videos a day of Stalker 2. Unless like I am super productive in editing, and then maybe I'll do like 4 to 5 or 6. We'll see. There are other things I want to post alongside Stalker 2, but I'll talk a little bit more about that after that, or a little bit later. So after I beat Stalker 2, because that's going to be the big focus for me, I'm going to try and get back and finish some of the games that I started this year that we haven't finished. Star Wars Outlaws, Red Dead Redemption 2. Once I beat those, maybe I'll take like a little bit to like play some smaller stuff. I want to do Call of Duty Black Ops. The reason I didn't do Black Ops 6 is because I wanted to replay 1 and 2, and I never played Cold War, which is also like story-wise tied to 6. So I was like, I'll do that, and I just didn't do it yet. But I still want to do it, so like I'll maybe do that in between trying to finish up other stuff. But that's kind of like the big focus for me after Stalker 2, is there's a lot of stuff I want to finish. You know, like I mentioned, Outlaws, Red Dead Redemption 2. There's Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom. I want to finish that. Earlier this year, I played Grounded, the little like you're a shrunken kid playing in like a backyard with a bunch of like huge bugs from your perspective. I played like 50-60 hours of that, so like I want to post that. I just haven't actually finished the game either, so like that's a big thing. And then there's a ton of other stuff that I haven't posted as well that I will talk about in here. But yeah, that's the big stuff. That's Stalker 2, try and finish a bunch of other things. Oh, Frostpunk 2 as well. That's another game that I started, haven't finished yet. After I finish those things, we'll see what ends up happening. There is a chance, and I've been saying it for the last few years, I'm supposed to be moving, and I don't know. There's no like set date. It's not me like initiating the move and being like, oh, I've got a place that I'm excited to go and I've got the money for it. Nope, that's not it. My mother's trying to move somewhere and I'm going with her, and that's been delayed over and over again. But the hope is that we move in like January 2025 or February. That's the current situation. We don't know. I'm not really. I'm kind of losing hope on that front. But when I do move, I probably won't have my mainline computers for potentially 2 or 3 months. I don't know. So like that's just kind of a we'll see what ends up happening. If I do end up moving, obviously I'll do another update video, hopefully before the move, and I can talk a little bit more about it there. But yeah, so I'm just trying to do as much as I can over the course of November and December before I potentially end up not like having like a main computer. I have a laptop that I can work with, so we'll see what I can do with that, and maybe I can bring one of my consoles along with me, because like if I move, it's going to be to the Philippines, so I'd have to just fly over, and so it would be whatever I can bring in a backpack and suitcase, which is not a lot of room, unfortunately. Yeah, so other than that, let's talk a little bit about like some of the other things that I'm trying to post alongside Stalker 2, because I have a lot. Obviously, there's more Stalker Gamma. There is Dragon's Dogma 2, Starfield. Those are all things I start. You know, I have a bunch of footage I still need to post. Alan Wake 2 had a DLC, Lake House. Not like a huge, big, long thing, but like I played that. Liked it. I'm gonna post that. A Quiet Place. That was a horror game based on the movie series of the same name, A Quiet Place. Actually, it's a longer name for the game. It's A Quiet Place something that I forgot. But I played that. Gonna try and post that. That might be like one of the first things I post in terms of like the new things soon. There is Hollow Body, Vladik Brutal, Lorn's Lure, all like little indie games that I played with a little bit of horror in all three, sort of. Pokemon Scarlett, we'll see. I still have the footage of me playing Pokemon Scarlet in 2022, so maybe that's something I'll post. Sons of the Forest, I played that earlier this year. Need to post that. Ghostrunner 2, Hades 2 Early Access, Dread Delusion, just a whole bunch of stuff that I will try. I will try. It can be a little bit daunting. Trying to do any like level of editing nowadays. There's just so much for me to cut up, and honestly I just suck at like getting myself to do it, and I'm super sorry. That's on me. If I don't end up moving in January, February, there are a couple other things that are coming up that, you know, that might get me to play some other stuff. Spider-Man 2 PC apparently is supposed to come out January 3rd. I hadn't heard about that. I just read that on Wikipedia this morning. So, like, that's cool. If that's true, I'll probably try and do finish Spider-Man 1's DLCs, because I do still have my PlayStation 4. We'll do Miles Morales on PC, and then we can do Spider-Man 2 on PC. So that might be January, if, again, I still, you know, if I'm still in a situation where I haven't moved. If I do move, obviously I'll still try and do those in the future, but like that would be January if I don't move. Civilization 7 comes out February 11th. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, February 11th. Haven't played the first one. Want to play the first one for Kingdom Come Deliverance. I've heard some good things, but it's also like I've heard it's like a 100+ hour game. So yeah, that's a question mark. We'll see. We'll see. There's Avowed. That's an RPG that looks pretty exciting, being made by Obsidian. So like that's February 18th. Monster Hunter Wilds, February 28th. I played the open beta that they had a few weeks ago. That was alright. So like I'm down to play some more of that, and like actually the beta didn't have the ability to like craft anything, so it was weird. It was just you fought a few monsters and then that was really all that was there to it. But like the real core Monster Hunter, from what it feels like, is like the crafting. You're hunting monsters to craft better and better stuff, to hunt more and more monsters, and obviously see more about the world. So excited for that a little bit. Atom Fall is March 27th, because that kind of covers like everything that has my interest for the few months there. There have been some other games that have come out over the last few months that I might be able to try and get into, or like maybe start trying to get a series. You have Dragon Age, Veilguard. I want to do Dragon Age 1 and 2 and Inquisition before I do Veilguard, so that's another like, we'll see. That's a 100+ hours of Dragon Aging I'd have to do before doing Veilguard. What else has come out? I haven't listed in front of me of all the things that have come out over the last few months, but I've missed a few things, just because of how things have been going in life, and that part, I think we'll segue into that, because life's been it's been different over the last few months. When I first started slacking off, I was just kind of like falling a little bit into like a depression. Recently, my mother's having to borrow my car, and she's in a different state. So I don't have the ability to drive around anywhere, so I've just been in this house, just kind of stuck. And I think that's been making me even less, like, I just have lost so much drive and motivation for doing anything. And that might just be vitamin D deficiency. I don't go outside. And so like lately I've been starting to try to go on like walks, but I'm not good about doing that consistently, but I need to be, because I'm going stir crazy. And that's kind of like one of the things that happened like back in like September-ish. I just started being like, and super slacking off. The good news Because sometimes I slack off and then I come back to y'all and we just go hard, and that's about it. But this time around, in personal life details, I slacked off and I made a few friends while playing stuff like Squad and a couple other games, and that has been nice. Actually having like a few friends to like play with, sometimes like just day after day, hours after hours. So that's been nice. I've been feeling a lot better mentally, happier mentally, and that's been sweet. I usually trickle back up into like an optimistic headspace anyways, who knows why, but that's been extra helpful for the last few weeks. But obviously I still want to do YouTube and Twitch. I'm just weird about it sometimes, so again with Stalker 2, gonna try and get back into things, put a little bit of space in between, and try and actually get y'all a good bit of content. Yeah, otherwise things have been alright. I've been existing. Again, need to start going on. I need to see the sun more often. I just spend all my time here in this office on the computer, which isn't like the worst. That's how it's always kind of been, especially since I've been in this house. This is my childhood home, so I've spent a lot of hours in this corner of the room. But at least beforehand, like I could, maybe drive out once or twice a day, see the sun, see like other human beings exist, and it's also just nice to have like the knowledge that I have the option to go and do other things, even if I don't really. It's been weird not having that option. Hopefully that changes in a few months or in a few weeks. Who knows? But alright, that's kind of the majority of things I wanted to talk about here. With that, yeah, that's it. I you know how these update videos go, kind of some tangents, and I think I mentioned a couple things that I wanted to like elaborate on earlier, but I have forgotten that by now. But I'm excited. Again, I've been super hyped for Stalker 2. It looks amazing, and I really enjoyed like the earlier Stalker games. Even if I don't fully remember the stories of them, I'm gonna have to watch like a recap video of those games. Also, in terms of like Gamma, some people wondering what happened with Gamma. Gamma was weird. Not in the game itself, but like in terms of like posting it. When I started posting Gamma, I found out like when I first started posting, like, oh, a lot of the ambient music was copyrighted. And so every single video I was doing on Gamma was getting like demonetized and like copyright hit before I even like, like ended or like edited the details and like tried to like schedule it. And so it was like, oh, that sucks. So for a while I was posting, I would upload the video, it would then tell me, oh, it's got copyright issues here, here, and here, and then I'd have to go into Vegas, edit the video at those parts, upload it again, and then here's the thing that sucks, is that sometimes YouTube tells you, hey, there's a copyright issue here, here, and here, and when you cut it out and re-upload it, it goes, actually, there's also some issues here, here, and here too. And so I would sometimes have to re-upload the videos 4 times to post one of the Gamma videos, and that I lost interest in posting because of that. That's the biggest thing. Now, any Gamma video I'm posting, I'm just posting without even trying to do that anymore. So yeah, it's awkwardly going to be plus playing Gamma or like posting it alongside Stalker 2, but that's fine. I think there's some people who might not want to watch Stalker 2 but might want to watch Gamma, so we'll try and mix and match those things alongside whatever I post with Stalker 2. Yeah, that's basically it. I'll try and be over the next couple of days before Stalker 2 comes out. I'm gonna be trying to like do a good bit of like ending focus. So if you have like questions that aren't like too personal, because sometimes people do that. They try to dig into things that they don't want to talk about. If you know, you know. But if you have some comments, things to ask about, I will try to be responsive over the next couple of days on this video. So ask away. Otherwise, thank you all for listening. Hopefully the end of this year hasn't been too bad for y'all. It's going to be an interesting 2025. So we'll see what ends up happening here in the glorious USA. But we march on. We take it day by day. I hope you all are taking care, and hopefully we'll play some games soon. But yep, thank you all for watching this video. I will see you all later.